Hey, hi my beauties, thank you so much for stopping by. In today's tutorial I'm going to be showing all you beginners in makeup how to apply a full face of makeup. So to get started, I'm going to prime my face, and for that I will be using this Catrice Prime and Fine Primer. Lock that primer in with this Prime and Fine, also by Catrice. I just use that to lock that primer into place. To prep my lid space, I will be using this LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm in the shade Fawn. I will blend it all in using this Expert Concealer brush by Real Techniques. I'll take this matte shade from my Makeup Revolution Velvet Rose palette just to set my brow bone area. Sticking with my Velvet Rose palette, I went into this shade right here and I applied it all over my crease area using this detailing pencil brush. So now that I'm satisfied with the intensity, I'm just going to take this base shadow brush by Real Techniques and just begin to blend out the harsh edges. So to create the gradient, I went back into my Makeup Revolution Velvet Rose palette, and this time I picked this burnt orange shade right here just to diffuse the edges and to transition that burgundy shade. I went back into the Makeup Revolution palette and I took this matte black shade here on that same pencil brush. Cut my crease, what I like to do is I like to mix both of these LA Girl Pro Conceal products. One is an eyeshadow base, which I like to rub out at the back of my hand to form a bit of a paste, which I'm then going to combine with the concealer, and this is what I'm going to use to cut my crease. To diffuse the edges and to blend out the outer part of the cut crease, I took this darker burnt orange shade in that Velvet Rose palette. So for my mobile lid, I went back into the palette and took this golden shimmer shade right here on that same concealer brush that we used to apply the concealer. And then now I'm going to go back into that shade that we used to blend out the harsh edges, and I'm going to use it to overlap the golden shimmer shade that we used. For liner, I will be using my Wet n Wild Mega Liner. For lashes, I will go in with these gorgeous natural and soft 3D lashes. So I'm using my Essence I Love Extreme Lashes mascara just to coat my lashes so they melt in well with my falsies. For foundation, I will be using two Maybelline Fit Me's. One is in Mocha and the other one is in 355. I will be using this damp beauty blender to blend all this foundation in. My skin is very oily, which is why I'm gonna go in with my Yardley loose powder in the shade Cappuccino to set that foundation. So to highlight and conceal, I will be going in with both these LA Girl Pro Conceals. One is in Fawn and the other one is in Toffee. So what I like to do is I like to take my fluffy concealer brush and just spread the product around, and once I'm satisfied, I immediately blend it out with this damp beauty blender, and that is how I blend out my whole entire face. And now to set everything, I will go in with my Yardley Absolute Translucent Loose Powder. So to contour, I will go in with my Maybelline Press Powder in the shade 370. I will take it on this contour brush just to bring the edges of my face back. Okay, so going in with yet another press powder by Maybelline, I'm going to use it to bring back the color back into my face and just to blur out the edges of that contour shade. To snatch my nose, I'm going to go back into that Maybelline press powder on this angled shader brush.
I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time.
I will head back into my Makeup Revolution Velvet Rose palette, and I picked both these two matte shades to use as blush today. To lock everything in, I will go in with my NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. And then for highlight, I will go in with my Maybelline Face Studio highlighter. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be. And for my lower lash line, I would like to try something a bit different, a bit risque, but we're gonna go right ahead and do it. You can always line your under eye with black, but I am going to go on with a pop of this neon pink pigment. So first up, I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro primer and just line my waterline very tightly. And with this very small eyeliner brush, I'm just going to dip into the pigment, taking as little product as possible because pigment can be very messy. So a little bit at a time, and I'm just going to pat it directly on top of where I have that base. And now I will use a combination of these two Essence lashes. One is a lash primer and the other one is the mascara I'm going to use on top of the lashes. So while I let that lash primer get dry, I'm going to go right ahead and do my lips with my regular combo. Okay, so now we're gonna coat with this Lash Princess mascara. So to make my inner eyes appear more bright, I went into my highlighter quad and I picked this white one here on this detailing pencil brush. and just like that, we have made it to the end of this tutorial. Please let me know what you thought about this look down in the comment section down below. I really enjoyed showing you guys how to do a full face of makeup as a beginner, because I know how tricky makeup can be, but with practice you will become better. I will catch you guys again in my next one, but first, wait, if you haven't already, my darling, please subscribe to my channel and show your girl some love. And now I will catch you guys again in my next one. Bye.